What made you have the ability to have the financial wherewithal or the financial discipline? What gave you the edge as far as when you were monetizing, leveraging what you were making, and looking forward into the future and saying, okay, I need to be prepared to make this type of investment at this time? What was it that you did, or what advantage did you have that put you in the place, in the space to be prepared to run an operation like the James Room?
I mean, one, I have a finance background, so that's kind of cheating somewhat. But then kind of
That's not cheating. No, talk. That's people need to understand that. Like, if there's somebody that's watching,
Right.
and they want to have an advantage, like what did you do for your major?
marketing and finance major. So it's kind of left brain, right brain to come together and kind of make a perfect pie. We're just having a tangible plan, but then also tapping in with other people, right? Because when you tap in with other people, they kind of give you some tricks of the trade or some things that you need to know. And it's just information. Like, that's the biggest thing that we can share with each other is information. And if you got to have a mentor too, whether it's informally or formally, you got to have somebody that's doing something in the space that you want to be in and understand how they did the same thing that you just asked me. We don't have to be monolithic. Like, at the end of the day, like, we can be not dynamic and different. Like, you can be a nigga that's from the hood that like to drink Japanese whiskey, red wine, travel, and be with all the shit at the same time.
Right.
Like, we get grouped into groups that just ain't unfair. And like, it's because we do it visually, right? Like, we got on suits right now, but you know, it's this concept of like duality that we have to sometimes use to navigate the world, because other people can't receive us as our whole full self. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, code switching.
Code switching fully.
I had a third. My rule is the third rule. So anything that I did, I always put a third of it up. There's a season for everything.
100%.
Right? If you want to have your harvest season, your spring season, if you want to have a good time after your spring season and ball out during the summer, you got to go through the fall and winter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So every season that goes by, you got to spend time in that season.
Right.
Excuse me. I think that's my main frustration with what's going on in Atlanta right now, which is even making me even like focus on the untrapped, because it's like everybody is kind of like trapped into one season in Atlanta, and there's not one season in Atlanta. You know, we actually physically feel 4 different seasons, but it seems like nobody takes a break. There's like this perpetual cycle where everybody just feels like they always have to be on the scene. And if you're not on the scene somehow, some way, because you're not on the scene, you all of a sudden you're broke, or you're not relevant.